The Windmill by Hans Christian Andersen. A windmill stood up the hill, proud to look at, and it was proud too. I am not proud at all, it said, but I am very much enlightened. Without and within, I have sun and moon, and for my outward use, and for my inward use. And into the bargain I have stearine candles, train oil, and lamps, and tallow candles. I may well say that I am enlightened. I am a thinking being, and so well constructed that it's quite delightful. I have a good windpipe in my chest, and I have 4 wings that are placed outside my head, just beneath my hat. The birds only have 2 wings, and are obliged to carry them on their backs. I am a Dutchman by birth. That may be seen by my figure, a Flying Dutchman. They are all considered supernatural beings, I know, and yet I am quite natural. I have a gallery around my chest, and a house room beneath it, and that's where my thoughts dwell. My strongest thoughts, who rules and reigns, is called by others the man in the mill. He knows what he wants, and is lord over the meal and the bran. But he has his companion too, and she calls herself mother. She is the very heart of me. She does not run about stupidly or awkwardly, for she knows what she wants. She knows what she can do. She is as soft as a zephyr, and as strong as a storm. She knows how to begin a thing carefully, and how to have her own way. She is my soft temper, and the father is my hard one. They are 2, and yet 1. They each call the other my half. These 2 have some young boys, young thoughts. They can grow. The little ones keep everything in order. When lately in my wisdom I let the father and the boys examine my throat and the hole in my chest to see what is going on. For something in me was just out of order, and it's well to explain oneself. The little ones made a tremendous noise. The youngest jumped up into my hat and shouted so there it tickled me. The little thoughts may grow. I know that very well. And out in the world thoughts come too, and not only of my kind, for as far as I can see, I cannot discern anything like myself. But the wingless houses, whose throats make no noise, have thoughts too. These come to my thoughts, and make love to them, and it is called it's wonderful enough. Yes, there are many wonderful things. Something has come over me, or into me. Something has changed in the millwork. It seems as if one half, the father, had altered and had received a better temper, and a more affectionate helpmate, so young and good, and yet the same, only more gentle and good through the course of time. That bitter has passed away, and the whole is much more comfortable. The days go on, and the days come near and near to clearness and to joy. And then a day will come when it will be over with me, but not over altogether. I must be pulled down, that I might be built back up. I shall cease, but yet I shall live again. To become me to understand, however enlightened I may be with the sun and the moon and the stearine and the train oil and tallow, my old woodwork and my old brickwork will rise again from the dust. I will hope that I may keep my old thoughts, the father and the mill and the mother, and great ones and the little ones, the family. For I call them all, great and little, the company of thoughts, because I must, and I cannot refrain from it. And I must always remain myself, with my throat in my chest, my wings on my head, the gallery around my body, else I should not know myself, nor could the others know me and say, there's the mill on the hill, proud to look at, and yet not proud at all. That is what the mill said indeed. It said much more, but that is the most important part. And the days came and the days went, and yesterday was the last day. Then the mill caught fire. The flames rose up high and beat out and in, and a bit of the beams and the planks, and ate them up. The mill fell, and nothing remained of it but a heap of ashes. The smoke drove across the scene of the conflagration, and the wind carried it away. Whatever had been alive in the mill remained, and what had been gained by it has nothing to do with the story. The miller's family, one soul, many thoughts, and yet only one, built a splendid mill, which answered its purpose. It was quite like the old one, and people said, "Why, yonder is the mill on the hill, proud to look at." But this mill was better arranged, more according to the time than the last. So the progress might be made. The old beams had been worm-eaten and spongy. They lay in dust and ashes. The body of the mill did not rise out of the dust as they had believed it would. They had taken it literally, and all things are not to be taken literally.